Hello, my friend. It is that time of the month again, even though technically I missed that time of the month. Not like that. Don't get any idea now. No, I missed it because it's the beginning of June and I was supposed to do this at the end of May and I missed it. But we're still going to talk about the best products that I tried in the month of May. We're also going to be talking about the worst products I tried in the month of May. I've got some stuff I really didn't like that I want to share with you. But then, of course, some things that I loved. So hang tight. If you're interested in that, we're getting into that right now. If you've been to my favorites and fails countdown before, I always start off my favorites and fails with a hashtag not sponsored feature. I always get asked all the time to sponsor my favorites videos to strategically place a sponsored product within this countdown. I don't do that. I think that's weird. So I always put in a not makeup related favorite. Sometimes it's a charity, sometimes it's a product. This week it is a local business. I have been taking my son to local farmers markets and having so much fun. It's kind of like our mother-son thing to do on the weekends, and we've just been having a blast just traveling around. And the first farmers market we went to, we ran across Nina's Cookie Explosion, and they were by far the nicest people that we met there that day. Beyond them being super nice though, they made the best freaking cookies. Oh my gosh, they were so good. My son and I both got one and we cheersed our cookies and we ate them and we devoured them and they were gone very, very quickly. And I am very much looking forward to visiting them again at the market. When I was thinking about what I was gonna place, I was like, oh, I wonder if they ship all over the country, and they do. I don't believe they ship internationally, but they do ship within the United States. They have tubs of cookie dough that you can customize, which I think is a really great idea. And then they also have cookies by the dozen. By the way, the cookie of the month is Double Chocolate Milky Way, and it was the choice of Nina's dad. I'm assuming for Father's Day, and that just sounds absolutely incredible. I'm definitely gonna pick some of those up if they have them at the market next weekend. 10% of purchases of this particular cookie go to the United Negro College Fund. I do wanna remind you that this is a small local business, so if y'all go ham on the ordering, please be patient with them with shipping times. They are just a small friends and family run business, so be kind if they get a ton of orders, but I just really enjoyed the people, I enjoyed the food, and I wanted to share it with you. So now that we've done our hashtag not sponsored, it is time to get into, unfortunately, the worst product that I tried this month. All right, you know how much I love Derma E and their peptide cream. It's one of my favorite things. Unfortunately, the sunscreen they sent me, it totally misses the mark. This is the Sun Defense Mineral Oil-Free Sunscreen. It is an SPF 30, and this is the one for the face. The big thing to keep in mind with this one is that it does leave a white cast. I'm gonna show you real quick. So if you are, any skin tone, it makes you very, very, very white, and it's very difficult to rub in. Eventually, if you really work it, then you can get it to rub in, but it's not cute. It's not cute, unfortunately. I also put it on over some skincare, and very rarely do I have issues with that. I did have issues with this. It pilled up over top of my skincare, so I actually had to wash my face off and start over with a new sunscreen, and it made me so sad. So unfortunately, I can't recommend this product. I'm thankful I got to try it. Thank you, Derma E, for sending it over, but I really don't like it. Another thing sent in PR that I really didn't like. But I gotta tell you, I gotta let you know, this is the Kopari Starry Eye Balm, and it's just a weird product. It's like an eye cream, but it's got a little bit of shimmer to it, and it's also just a very odd texture. It's a little bit on the oily side, and it's a little bit chunky when you put it on. You really have to kind of blend it in, and when you're dealing with the delicate eye area, you don't wanna have to move it around too much, and I felt like this was something that you really needed to work into the skin, and I didn't really like that for the eye area. It's fine. The ingredients look fine on it. The packaging is plastic, which may or may not be fine to you. But it's a product I just didn't enjoy using. It was too much work for an eye balm. That's just me personally. Number 8 was also sent in PR. I'm sensing a trend here. This is the Gel Crush Lip and Cheek by Flower Beauty. And I do like this product. I like it. I don't love it. I am wearing it on my face today, but the reason why I don't love it is it's not buildable. So this is the intensity you're gonna get. Like, that's it. Let me just show you on my arm kind of how. So that's the darkest it's gonna get, but as soon as you kind of blend it in, it starts just disappearing. So if you're deeper than a medium skin tone, this probably won't show up very well on you at all. If you have a very pale skin tone, you'll probably really like this because it does go on very gently, very easily. It's just, I just wish it had a little more of a versatile formula, but it is nice. Lasting power is good. It's not a bad product. I just think that it could be improved by being able to be built up just a little bit more. This is the first purchased product that I have to share with you. This is the Reese's Lips Peanut Butter Lovers Lipstick by Hipdot. Now, when I got this, I put it on TikTok and I was like, this was supposed to smell like peanut butter and it smells like nothing. I feel like if I really try really hard to smell it, I might be able to smell a little bit of peanut butter, but it was very underwhelming based on what I was waiting for. And people were in the comments, they're like, tell us you have COVID without telling us you have COVID, and that I couldn't smell anything, but bump ching. So I was very disappointed that there wasn't a more prominent smell of peanut butter. But other than that, the formula is very, very nice. The color is very, very nice. Again, let me swatch. Let's swatch it. Just really, really pretty. And it's just overall a really nice lip balm / lipstick. It's got a nice amount of pigmentation. It's moisturizing, feels good on the lips. Really like it. Just wish they amped up that peanut butter just a little bit more. I just looked down at the rest of the things I have to share with you. Everything else is PR. So I'm just gonna let it be. Everything else is PR. I've been trying to cut back on my purchases. So lots of PR. All right. This right here. This is the Josie Maran Argan Beta Retinoid Pink Algae Serum. I've really been loving this. This is something that I use when I don't feel like doing a full skincare routine. So what I'll do is I'll wash my face and then I'll just put this on. This is my serum and moisturizer all in one. After this seeps in, it just feels like my skin is moisturized. It feels good. And when I wake up in the morning, I do see some plumping of my skin, some minimizing of my fine lines. I do enjoy this product a lot. The ingredient list is really nice on this, and I'm very thankful I got a chance to try it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy a full size just because it is a little bit pricey and I have a bunch of other skincare I want to try. This is almost out though. It's like right there. So I'm gonna be a little sad when it's gone. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe. Not now, but maybe one day because it is really nice. This is something that surprised me. I'm very skeptical of eyebrow gels. It takes a lot for me really to like an eyebrow gel. This is the Avocado Conditioning Clear Brow Gel by Milani. I did do that big review of a bunch of the stuff from these fruit lines, but I didn't really talk about this eye gel because I was still testing it. So I have a verdict for you. There is a bit of an alcohol smell to this, but I don't notice it unless I'm really smelling it. Unlike some brow gels that really have a strong scent just straight out of the tube. Now with this, when I brush it through my brows, it holds my brows nicely, but I don't understand how because it doesn't feel crunchy, it doesn't feel stiff. I can barely even feel it on my brows. I have no idea why it's holding them. I forgot to wear it today. Can you tell? I'll like try to do this in the monitor. How am I doing? How am I doing? Oh, it just feels a little wet. It doesn't feel like sticky or anything. Yeah, there you go. But it holds my brows, like these little hairs right in the front. Those are the ones I have trouble taming. Those are the ones I have issues with, but this is really holding my brows nicely, and that crunch I cannot stand in a brow gel. I can't take it. So this is one that's been working great for me. Number 4, I raved about in my FabFitFun unboxing. It was definitely my favorite thing in that sponsored video. This video is not sponsored. I'm not required to talk about those products ever again. This is the Seraphine Botanicals Fruit Butter Lip Mask. This is one of the most occlusive lip butters that I have ever used. You know what this reminds me of is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask before they changed the formula to not have lanolin in it. And it is just, when I say occlusive, I mean that it feels very thick on the lips, and it holds water in the lips so nicely, water and moisture. And I like to use this before I go to bed and let it sit on my lips overnight. And I'm telling you, it has been wonderful, just as good as when I discovered the Bite Beauty Agave lip mask. Like, this stuff is fabulous. And I did hear this is gonna be an Ipsy as well, but it was just in my comment section. I have no like confirmation of that at all, just somebody happened to mention it. But it's really nice if you wanna purchase it, if you happen to get it in a subscription box, definitely make sure you try it because it is super fab. Now, this was the product I got from Kopari that I loved. I really like this. This is the Tropical Glow Cleanser. Okay, it is a very gentle cleanser. It doesn't remove makeup very well. It does remove like face makeup, but it just messes around eye makeup. You do need to use this as a second cleanse if you're wearing eye makeup. But I've used this on my face on days I didn't wear makeup, and I felt like my face was definitely very clean, was wonderful. Now, what I love about this that I think makes this stand out is the scent. I do not mind this fragrance in my wash-off products. It smells like a tropical smoothie you might get at like a beachfront stand. Like, you go up and they've got like the grass skirt kind of around the outside of the bar, and they've got the big blenders going, and they've got the people sitting at the bar, and you go up and you order a smoothie. It smells exactly like that. Like, I kind of want to drink it. I'm not going to do it, but I kind of want to drink it. It smells incredible and it's effective. And that's why I really, really love this and why it's so high up on the countdown. Now, this next product could have been number one, but I honestly wasn't surprised that I loved it. So I like to save my number one for things that are kind of a shock to me. So this was not a shock. This is the Kaleidos Flower Punk palette. Oh, my friend. Okay, so this is amazing. This is what I have on my eyes today, and it is so easy to work with, so pigmented, so blendable. I feel like some eyeshadow palettes, they're very pigmented, but they're not blendable, or they're blendable, but not very pigmented. Like, this is the perfect balance. Now, these shades here are more of topper shades. They don't have a whole lot of base to them. On my lids, I put all over the shade Mint Fever, and then I top the inner corner to the center with the shade Aloe Cove, and I feel like that worked really well. In my crease, I have the shades Nouveau and Peach Soju, I think is how you pronounce it. I could definitely be wrong there, but I've used every shade in this palette and I've really been loving it. It is very fun. If you don't like a lot of bright colors, but you're looking to try some, I highly recommend this. You can do your regular natural eye and then just pop a little bit of chlorophyll on your lower lash line or on your upper lash line, or, you know, in the inner corner or something like that, and just have fun. You can also use, like, I've been using this shade, what is it, Earthship. I've been using this shade Earthship on my lower lash line. That's the way I have it today. And then I kind of flicked it up underneath my eyeliner, and it's beautiful for that. So it looks a little scary if you're not used to using color, but if you just use one of the shades, it is so fun. And if you like a lot of color, I think you're really gonna love it. It's just a great formula. So thank you to Kaleidos for sending this over. I'm having so much fun with it. And then finally, at number one, I almost lost it on the drum beat. I almost hit my table. That would have hurt. This is the Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. Y'all are gonna be tired of me talking about these Milani products. I just tried so many of them and I have so much to say about them. This is in the shade 120 Peach. When I've been using this is if I am going out, but I don't want to do a full face of makeup. This color corrects under my eyes perfectly. What I love this for is for no makeup days, where obviously I wear one thing. I wear this, well, two things. I usually put my brows on and I put this on. And it just makes me feel a little more put together going out of the house. This is just a color corrector. It is not a concealer. It does not have a lot of coverage, but you can see it's got that little bit of a peach tint. Another thing I appreciate about it is that it does not seep into my fine lines because it is such a thin formula. You can see there's like very little coverage to no coverage to it. It's just a color corrector. So if you're looking for something like that is just going to give you a light color correction, I don't think there are that many shades of it. There is one that is said to be for deeper skin tones, and there is one that is lighter than this. So you'll have to see. Hopefully you'll be able to find a shade that you think will work for you. This one definitely works for me. It's absolutely perfect. And and I'm very much enjoying this. I went out with my husband and some of his friends yesterday to like an outside brewery thing, and this was all I wore on my face, and I thought it looked pretty good, like just by itself. It's summertime and I don't want to go out and sweat with a bunch of foundation on my face, so this has been absolutely perfect. At this point, my friend, it is your turn in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it. I would love to know your thoughts about the products I talked about today, or if you've never tried any of these products, I would love to know what you've been loving in the past month. What are some things that really stand out to you, or what are some things you've tried that you absolutely hated and you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how bad that product is. I would love to know that as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to hang out a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending a couple of videos for you right over here to watch. But if it is your time to go, it is absolutely no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did, and mad love to you. I'll see you in a video very soon. Bye!